Good morning. Let's see if anybody joins us this morning. Do we have people going back to school today? Maybe. I just tried to open. There it is. Oh my goodness. Can you tell I'm sleepy? It just is what it is today. All right, I'm live on YouTube. That's one. That's good. That's something, right? Oh. We have everybody back in school today. Nobody's sick. I'm fighting off something. But so far, I'm still on my feet, which pretty much means like the minute my husband goes out of town, that's when it's going to hit because that's just how the world works, right? I'll end up with a fever, not want to get out of bed, and he'll be out of town for 2 or 3 days. Not that that's ever happened before all the time. Anyway. All right, let's make sure I'm live on Facebook. I am having issues apparently. Oh my good grief. I really am, because it's just, I'm tired. Sorry. And then I went to the wrong group. Oh my goodness. I just don't think I should be. All right, there I am. Good enough for me. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. I see Ashley and Stephanie are there. I'll go back here. It has really just been. Yeah, I started to get sick last night. I was telling Laura this morning. I started to feel sick last night. I was definitely running a fever, like the whole 9 yards. And I'm one that if I'm sniffly and just sort of under the weather, I just kind of keep trucking. And my husband is one, he rarely gets sick. And I think it's because like the minute he starts to feel that, he just gets in bed. Like that's his MO. And it's not even something I can get mad about because he feels better the next day. It's kind of amazing. But for me, I just keep fighting it and like, no, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I'm not sick. Until I'm like knocked out. And so last night I was trying to be smart. And I knew I had a fever, like my eyes felt like they were on fire, the whole 9 yards. And so I was like, that's it. I got to go get in bed. Sorry, babe, you're in charge of bedtime. You got this. He's like, oh, all right. No problem. Go. Walk upstairs to bed. One kid comes in. Another kid comes in. 2 more kids come in. I mean, it's like the revolving door. I'm like, Mommy doesn't feel well. I'm just going to go to bed. Uh-huh. But I need this. And then like people are wailing and I mean it was just everybody needed Mommy last night. And that's cool. That's why Mommy's here. But like 3 hours later. That's how it works, right? All right, this week on Tipsy Tuesday. Hopefully all of you are healthy. Hopefully all of you in the United States had a great Thanksgiving. I myself pretty uneventful, nothing too crazy. Sending me chicken soup. I would love some chicken soup, especially made by somebody else. And Joan, you're gluten-free, I think, so that works for me. We have lots of winners to announce this week. And just in case anybody has noticed, I still have not cleaned off my nails from my homemade manicure from the 7-year-olds last week. But I did finally, on my way home from dropping children off, stop in at CVS to get nail polish remover. So hopefully I will have clean nails again and nobody will ask for them to be a palette. All right, so we have 3 different giveaway winners to announce. So are you ready? I need like a little board. If I were an electrical engineer from Georgia Tech, I would build my own soundboard with a laugh track and like the drum roll buttons because I can't make those noises. But anyway. One of them, I'm afraid, didn't get a lot of love because it just kept getting lost in the shuffle on things, which is fine. But I was offering to refund orders. And I said 1, maybe 2, and I went ahead and picked 2. One winner is Nora Murphy, and the other winner is Judy Kinney. Now, there's a funny story about Judy. She actually had quite a lot of entries into this particular giveaway. 14. You heard that right. Not 4, not 14 different entries since Thanksgiving. She just kept going back for more. We love you. And it was totally random, by the way, but with 14 entries and not a lot of entries overall, kind of good odds. So Laura will be contacting all the winners that I announced today, just FYI. Last week's Tipsy Tuesday winner of the $20 gift card is Valerie Ryan. Laura will be contacting you too. Congratulations. We're going to go ahead and give away a $25, I'm writing this down so I don't forget, Amazon gift card. I like Amazon. In fact, I just used a whole bunch of Amazon points. We only have one credit card, not to overshare, but it's true. And I use it for everything. And then I use the points at Christmas, and I just bought like almost all the gifts I'm going to buy from Amazon using points. I love it. So we're going to give away a $25 gift certificate to Amazon. What should we have people do? What do we think? I'm stuck at, another snow day. That has to be a ton of snow day for New England. What should we have people do for $25 to Amazon? How about, her first pattern was the versatility in 2015. That was like my second pattern ever. It's still my favorite pajama pant pattern. I need to like give it some love and update it a little bit. But wow. You've been around a while, Judy. Thank you. Okay, so if you want to enter the giveaway for the $25 Amazon gift card, how about you have to. My mom has a great idea. I want to hear a 5 out of 4 haiku. We're gonna make it a haiku, Mom, because, and if you don't know no, we had to do something random. All these are real ideas. We're doing the haiku because I like haikus. I wrote one about cauliflower once, but I always forget like how many syllables go in each thing because I'm not really a literary genius. But it was something like cauliflower, ooh, and then the second line was ooh, 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 cauliflower, ooh. I actually don't mind cauliflower now, but that was my haiku fame. Amazon, see, I'm not alone with my Amazon damage. All right, and last but not least, I actually have a graphic if I can move all these 2,000 windows out of the way. Okay, so the noise that you're now hearing in the basement, there's nothing I can do about it. As I pulled in from taking kids to school this morning, I saw them. I'm trying to make the graphic pop up. I saw them and I thought to myself, they're not working now. I can guarantee you they're going to start hammering with a pneumatic nailer the minute I go live on Tipsy Tuesday. And that's that noise. We are finishing our basement. That's my Christmas present and my birthday present to myself and to my husband. We're just like, that's all we're doing is we're finishing the basement. There you go. All right, so the Surger giveaway that we had over on YouTube. If you remember, we hit 2,000 followers. I think it was 2,000. I'm pretty sure it was 2,000 followers on YouTube. Now we're up to almost 2,400, I think, or maybe right past 2,400. So then I'm like, ooh, let's hit 3,000 by January, which would be amazing. Krina Hart, you are the winner of the Brother Surger. Again, Laura will be contacting you. We had a ton of entries for that one. That was super exciting. I think we actually are going to do monthly giveaways. Probably not quite this big. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It was kind of fun. I like giving away stuff. We have, oh my good grief. How can I go back to me? Here we go. We do have a big 5-year celebration coming up in January. So we have that to look forward to. If you don't want to, I hope somebody writes me a good haiku about 5 out of 4. I'm just saying. I'll put every comment in for the entry, but 5 out of 4 haiku, it's almost like a double entry. And it's only 3 lines. Come on. All right, so those are our winners for all of our giveaways so far. We have lots of free patterns on the website. One I forgot to mention last week went live right after Tipsy Tuesday finished. That was the wine bags. Somebody actually already did some and posted them in the group, which makes my heart go a flutter. It's a wine bag 3 different ways, including cork. So if you've never sewn with cork, you should check it out. But there's a lined one with a handle. There's lots. There's one without a handle that's like you tie a ribbon around it. It's super cute. Go check them out. They're free. We also have the free stockings that are super cute. And I really need to do stockings. I don't think I'm going to get it done. But I, in the back of my mind, along with that knitted stocking I started 5 years ago, I would like to move away from my store-bought stockings and have stockings. But anyway. We also have a free apron pattern that is fully adjustable, super simple, nothing fancy. There's no, frills or anything on it, but it's quick, it's easy. And we have, I think, 16 or 17 new cut files to go with all of these things. So one present that I really like to do are tea towels with cute punny sayings on them. They're all up on the website. We also have the free scarf. Somebody had a scarf party. I think I got a little teary-eyed last week when she commented that, and she posted a few pictures. Super cute. I'm in love with it. I have the fabric to do scarf. In fact, I'm going to prep that today so that Madeline and Reevy can do it after school today. That would be super fun, too. Oh, that was it. That was my whole diatribe against Joanne's last week, I remember. Today we have, so all of those patterns can be found under free on the website. Today we have a freebie gift guide on the blog that will be going live. Now, I don't know if you've noticed the other gift guides, but we have stocking stuffers for sewists. Highly recommend you send that to your loved ones. And we have men's patterns and kids' patterns and women's patterns filled with ideas for you to look at and, get some good ideas with. Again, if you want to enter the $25 Amazon gift card, that's what I'm giving away this week. We will get some new fabric sponsors. This is just a really busy time of year for me, and so I'm trying to breathe a little bit. And I wasn't going to come out with a pattern, but I'm going to talk more about that in just a minute. So we don't have a fabric sponsor. It's just me. I'm doing Amazon. You can write a little 5 out of 4 haiku. You can just leave, your weirdest Thanksgiving haikus. I love haikus. They're funny. Oh, Stephanie. She wrote a haiku. She loves me. Check out the blog, though, to see all of the gift guides. The freebies is going to go through some of our free patterns on the website. If you haven't looked recently at all of our free patterns, we have quite a lot. My 11-year-old, if you're looking for 11-year-old ideas, loves the circle skirt. That's probably her number one request year-round. My oldest just loves anything that I make for her. She's that sweet. So, Anyway, so we have that going live today. I'm going through all my notes. All right, so I wasn't going to do a pattern this holiday season. I was trying to take a little bit of time to work on the free stuff with Laura so she didn't, combust. And then I wore this really beautiful dress to the Atlanta Frocktail event. And I loved it. It was different from the other stuff that we've done recently. It had bust darts and waist darts. It was knit because I don't wear wovens. I'll be perfectly honest. I like things that can move with me. And it had a pencil style skirt with also waist darts. So it's a new kind of growth area. And I was like, you know what? This is too much growing to do right at the holidays because I'm trying to stay healthy. And then I just decided to go for it. So I had the pattern finished and then I was talking it over with a coworker and I found a mistake. Always wise to find the mistakes before testing. But if I can stay healthy, I would really like to put that into testing this weekend, like starting Friday, Saturday. We do have a tester pool, but it's not big enough. Like we've been coming out with so many patterns and it being the holidays, it's sometimes hard to get. I'm looking at my calendar, just FYI. If it goes into testing this week, then it'll come out on the 10th. No, it goes into testing next week. It'll come out on the 17th, still giving you plenty of time to make one for your holiday sewing. So that's my hope. We'll see what happens. Stephanie totally came up with a haiku. I'm just saying. She spelled out 5 out of 4 patterns. Show some love for friends and family. Make all the pretty things. I'm so impressed. Oh my gosh, that was a 5 out of 4 haiku. My heart. It's the little things, people, that keep me going when the dog wakes me up at 5 a.m. and then Stella's awake for the day at 5:45. That's what you're seeing right now. Complete and utter exhaustion. We had a staycation over Thanksgiving break. Instead of going away for the whole break, we decided to stay home and do some museums. And as a large family, we realized immediately that it's usually cheaper for us to do a year-long pass than it is to just go for one day. An example of this is the Tellus Science Museum, which is a little bit north of us. It's about 45 minutes away. It's a great museum. You get to dig for dinosaur bones and pan for minerals. My kids loved it. We had a blast. But it was the same price for us to go for one day for the whole family as it was for a yearly pass, which always makes me laugh. At that one, they had unlimited kids on the family pass, which we love. And then the next day we went to Fernbank. Well, Fernbank is a little bit more expensive for a yearly pass. So that's the dinosaur museum that's actually in Atlanta. And we love it. Fernbank is so fun. And now they've added this whole outdoor area too. And they have a great IMAX movie. So a lot of we went to see the Pandas IMAX. Super cute. Still, it didn't last for it in case anybody's interested. But it was like they're up to 4 kids. And so I had to buy extra passes for the other 2. And it was only like a difference of $30, I think. I mean, it was kind of ridiculous. And so we went ahead and got a pass there. And then on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, we went to the Georgia Aquarium. Yeah. I do not recommend going to the aquarium in Atlanta, which apparently is one of the biggest museums in the world, or biggest aquariums in the world. Who'd have known? I didn't know that. Their max family, like for their family pass, it's like something exorbitant, like close to $300 or something. And it's a max of 2 kids. 2 kids! Yeah, you're not... Almost choked. So I did leave a comment, in case you're wondering. But, I mean, I think it was $275 for my whole family to go to the museum. And we never go, to go to the aquarium, I mean. We never go because that's exorbitant. And then you pay $12 for parking on top of that. And I love aquariums so much. My husband, I think, could take him or leave him. We had a blast. We got there at 10:30. And it was busy, but still manageable. But by the time we left at 4:30, that's right, 6 hours later at the aquarium, because I love it that much, and my kids were thrilled, and we were all exhausted. And it was, I mean, we were packed in like sardines as we moved around to different things at that point. It was so busy. It was crazy. And so, yeah, I love the Atlanta Aquarium, or Georgia Aquarium, whatever it's called. I highly recommend it if you're in town, not the day before Thanksgiving. So that's what we did. And then we spent a couple days at my in-laws' property in South Georgia. I don't know if you remember me talking about it, but the noise is my husband and I's, mine, my husband, me and my, whatever, our Christmas present to ourselves. We're finishing the basement, and they got started on it. Okay, last but not least, this is a fairly quick Tipsy Tuesday, partly because of the hammering and partly because my throat is hurting. I'm sorry. Don't forget to enter our giveaway for the $25 Amazon gift certificate if you write a 5 out of 4 haiku. It's like a bonus to my heart. We can just do, any comment, but I'm looking for haikus. The other thing I wanted to talk about, this has nothing to do with sewing. Oh my gosh, one thing I hope to accomplish today, in addition to finishing my pattern, is to make a list of things I would actually like to sew up for Christmas. We celebrate Christmas here, if we didn't already say that. And I would like to make a few things. I get really nervous, and then I end up procrastinating and not making anything. But I have enough fabric to where I would like to make, well, my oldest just needs jammies because she keeps growing. She grew 4 inches in the last year, and then since her doctor's visit in September, she's grown at least another inch. Like, it's bananas. So today I'm hoping to make a list of, things I might actually be able to accomplish. We'll see what happens. I have a new Annabeth cut out for me. That's not really what I meant, though. Okay, the last thing I want to add, and then I'm going to say goodbye for today. I was going to share each week. Oh, I actually have one more thing. Our final Sewing Through the Seasons blog post, which I've really enjoyed, and I hope you have too. If you haven't seen the last 2, you should totally check them out. Is going to go live this week. So keep a lookout for that. I forgot to mention that. Scanning my list. Have nothing. Okay. Each week here on Tipsy Tuesday, I'm going to talk about, I love that noise, a kid's book. that we like to read during the holidays. We only bring out, we're not super organized here, but the one thing we like to do is to bring out our Christmas books at Christmas. So, these are not your run-of-the-mill Christmas books, by the way. Like, yeah, we all love Polar Express, and we all love Night Before Christmas, whatever. These are ones that we've enjoyed that are a little bit, I don't know, maybe not as mainstream. Maybe they are, and I just live in a cave. This one is called Why Christmas Trees Aren't Perfect by Richard Schneider. I'm not going to read it to you, don't worry. But it has, it's a little bit longer, like a little bit of a paragraph on each page. But we really enjoy it. I have a couple of these Christmas books. Again, I think my whole family enjoys them because we do only read them during the Advent season. But this is one we've really enjoyed. I'm not making any money. If I find it on Amazon, I'll link to it. But anyway, I just wanted to share. I've finished a couple books, actually. One is Educated by Tara Westover. I don't want to really get into it because I'm not meaning this to be a political thing at all. But I didn't know anything about it when I started it. It was fascinating. The other one that I just finished this morning, actually, on my ride, was The Cuckoo's Calling by Robert Galbraith, which I'm pretty sure is J.K. Rowling. Somebody can laugh at me for not knowing this. Again, I live in the cave. But I'm pretty sure that's her pseudonym. My mom's laughing at me because I don't know these words. This is like a suspense detective story type thing. They dropped the F-bomb a lot, just FYI. But it was good. I enjoyed it. So that's The Cuckoo's Calling, and the other one was Educated by Tara Westover. I enjoyed both of those. I started reading one last night when I wasn't feeling well, called The Friend Zone. It was a romance. I knew it was a romance. The reason I got it was like $2.99 at Amazon. If you remember from previous things, that's not really my genre. This one was a little bit of that kind of romance. Like, there's some details in there that I wasn't used to. The author, I'm trying to find the author for you, is Abby, I'm going to mispronounce this last name, Jimenez. So she won Cupcake Wars a few years ago, and now she has this like online persona to where she is hysterical, and that's how I found this book, because one was, she made this geode cake that looked suspect, shall we say, and then one time her husband ate an entire package of laxatives, and she wrote about that. So I'll link to her Facebook profile so you can have a good laugh if that's your thing. This is definitely a romance. It's not as funny as I was hoping because she's so funny. Oh, wait, I was hoping it would show you the cover there. Here, maybe if I click on that, about this book. Ugh, good grief, I can't. Oh, well, there you can kind of see it. It's turquoise. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. Anyways, it's called The Friend Zone. It's not as funny as I hope, but it's like super quick, breezy fluff. You know, whatever. All right, let's see if we have any more. Oh, here's another one. With 5 out of 4 making gifts or so for you, join this fun, crazy crew. I love it. I love haikus. This is great. Thank you for playing along. Okay, that's all I have. If you're interested in testing the new pattern, 5 out of 4 haikus are awesome. This is like my happiest day of the year, maybe. You know, but I will be posting, hopefully, like really hope that it's next weekend, because I do like to get it out to give people enough time for the holiday sewing, but I am fighting a cold, and it is what it is. So if you're interested, keep a lookout. Take a look at all of our free patterns and sew up some teacher gifts, and then give me ideas. I actually had a giveaway a couple of weeks ago in the newsletter for a teacher gift idea, so I need to go back through those and pick one and do it. Laura will be happy. Everybody will be happy, right? All right, but that's all I have. We are growing like crazy. We're like on the cusp of hitting a new milestone in the Facebook group. We're at 2,400 on YouTube. We're at 4,500 on Instagram. Super exciting stuff. We hit a major sales goal that I wanted to hit this year. So now I'm like, what's for next year? Everybody, like, I love coming up with new and crazy ideas for things to accomplish. That's kind of what keeps me going. So if you have ideas of what we can do for next year, that would be awesome. Oh, wait. I think we have a new one. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Floor littered with thread fragments. Teeth starting to grit, shoulders tensed, ripping bad seams truly sucks. Oh, so funny. No, you're good. That was good. I like haikus. Sewing haikus are the best. Okay, thank you for joining me on this episode of Tipsy Tuesday. If you would like to win a $25 Amazon gift card from yours truly, take a stab at writing a 5 out of 4 haiku, or just, tell me something fun. And stay tuned. We have lots coming for you in the end of this year as well as next year. We're super excited about how much we're growing, and we love sharing it with you guys. Until next week.